This is The Wheel Weaves, a Wheel of Time podcast with no spoilers. Hey everyone, I'm your host Dani, and I'm the first-time reader going through this series chapter by chapter. As always, there's no spoilers past the chapter we're covering, and that means it's totally safe for first-time readers. I'm joined by my co-host Brett, who's a longtime fan, and he's guiding me on this journey. We'd like to thank and acknowledge our executive producers, Brandy and Erik Kirkwood, Sean McGuire, Yanis, LightBlindedFool, Green Man, Deyvis Ferreira, Margaret, Big C, Bennett Williamson, Hannah Green, Noralia, Geof Searles, Erik Reed, Greysin Ishara, Ashlee Bradley, Laura Lewis, and Helena Jacobsen. And before we get into things today, we just want to thank and welcome Gert M. and Emily Lutens to the Wheel Weaves Patreon team. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support. We really, truly appreciate it. In this episode, we're talking about Chapter 12 and 13 of Towers of Midnight.
Yes, we got Chapter 12, An Empty Ink Bottle, and Chapter 13, For What Has Been Wrought.
Yeah, and not rot like rotten, wrought like wrought iron.
Like made.
Wrought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
WROGHT.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if this episode is going to hit you in the feels the way that I hope it does, or if you're just like emotionless towards it, like everything else.
I know you think I'm very cold-hearted.
Yes.
I know you think that.
Yes.
I liked them.
Yeah,
I liked
cold-hearted.
the chapters.
It's amazing. It's one of the chapters that almost gets my pick for best chapters in the book.
Yeah, it's really good.
I love the
reunion.
Liked it. We're talking about the Ran Tam thing, like, obviously.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. Oh, yeah,
like, that's the.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get there, but
yeah.
it's
yeah,
so
that
sweet.
Part's good. I like it.
Yeah. And the other stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's fine, too.
To meet my girlfriend.
That's so sweet.
I know, it's so nice.
Because he's been lost for so long, but now he's found, you know?
Oh, until when, though? Like, I'm just skeptical.
Yeah, I know you are, but that's okay.
Okay.
We don't have to make it that much longer, I don't think. Like, we only have a book and a half.
Oh, to the last battle?
Yeah, like, we don't have that much time left here.
Yeah, that's fair, too.
Okay, so, I'll get into the fun fact. And I think it's important for this one that I do a disclaimer here at the beginning that I am not, in fact, a religious scholar.
Oh, really?
Yes, my formal training, not very much.
Huh, well, I have been fooled.
I know, Wikipedia training, a little bit better.
Just kidding.
So,
I know.
We've got this whole scene with Rand coming down from the mountain, and we've talked about him having some inspiration taken from Thor and Jesus. He's kind of an amalgamation of a few different mythologies, and I think we can make the comparison to Moses for this one, because Robert Jordan Sanderson, they like to have a lot of religious inspiration in their writings. So, for this sequence, I'm going to be referring to Mount Sinai, and that's the mountain where Moses was given the 10 Commandments, according to the book of Exodus in the Hebrew Bible.
Yep.
So Mount Sinai is one of the most sacred locations in Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and the location of Mount Sinai, as described in the Bible, is apparently under dispute, but some of the arguments have suggested that it may literally be describing the mountain as a volcano. So
Really?
we have Rand up on Dragon Mount, which is a volcano, perhaps receiving some divine intervention or some self-revelation. Then he comes down the mountain to very literally spread his new words and commandments to his people. And if you really want me to shoehorn this one in here, I've got a list of 10 groups of people and or people individually that Rand is going to be talking to here in this chapter.
Okay.
So we've got him talking to the Aiel saying, sorry, I'm going to do better.
Yeah.
The Aes Sedai saying, sorry, you do better. Then Narishma saying the whole Borderlander stuff. Then Darlin with the last battle prep. The Ashaman with the gateways. Nynaeve saying, you're coming with me. Min saying, we got to do something about Kalendor. Cadsuin saying, you're not exiled anymore. The Nobles saying, screw off. And then Tam saying, I'm sorry, Daddy-O. 10 groups of people. Boom, there you go.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
It's perfect. Shoehorned. Okay, now we can begin.
Okay, sounds good. Just a little update, though, for me, before we start.
Okay, like life update?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I started my new job today.
You did.
I have a new job, and it's kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I'm officially no longer a teacher in the classroom.
That's true.
And I am now officially an education behavior consultant with my school division.
It sounds super fancy, because it's pretty fancy.
Yeah.
But it's like, wow, that's a fancy title.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big job.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad, but like also excited.
Yeah.
But like on Friday when I was leaving my classroom for the last time, like that's pretty emotional.
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not like a long weekend, but like a
No,
long
and then today
weekend.
was like my first day at this new job, not being a teacher.
Right.
and going to be a consultant.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I'm hoping you're a little bit emotional for this episode.
Okay, yeah.
So we can drag some feelings out of you.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an emotion, I guess.
Okay, so chapter 12, an empty ink bottle.
Mm-hmm.
We're really stretching it a little.
I mean, you got to get
titles.
creative. You got to throw people off with the chapter titles,
Yeah,
right?
I really did.
Can't
Okay.
be too obvious here.
Chapter symbol, your stars and moon terrain grill because I guess Catswain's getting forgiven.
Nope. That's next chapter. Chapter is the right before Rand gets back.
Right. Okay, and then we do something with Catswain, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. All right, so we're going to enter in Min's perspective, and Min is sitting on a window ledge in the Stone of Tear, and she's, like, enjoying the warmth, and
Metaphorical warmth.
Not the warmth of the sunshine.
Yeah, even though the clouds are broken.
That's good.
Spooky, perfect circle.
Yeah, around the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people don't say sunshine is spooky.
If it's a perfect circle of sunshine,
Okay.
a little bit spooky.
I would say weather phenomenon. Like it's spooky if it's like mist or fog
Okay.
or rainstorm,
Right.
ghosts,
Yeah.
goblins.
You know what?
Those
Weather
are
phenomenon.
spooky things.
When you say weather phenomenon, I just think like, oh, it's aliens, and you don't know what to say. It's either ghosts or it's aliens. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Which
would
is
say
it?
sunshine typically isn't described as spooky.
Not to you.
No,
Okay.
I don't picture it.
All right.
You're
well.
like, this Halloween, it's gonna be so sunny.
That's
spooky.
That's spooky.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm afraid of? The light. Like, no, everyone's scared of the dark. See?
You know what? You should be afraid of the light.
Or
If
like
you're
the
a dark
death-
friend. Huh.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. I was like, well, if I guess like the death light, like don't go to the light.
I guess.
Okay.
Wait, aren't you supposed to go to that one though? Because like, what happens if you don't go to that one?
Well, then you live.
You're stuck as a ghost.
No, it's like, yo, don't go to the light because we
Spooky.
don't want you to die.
Oh shoot.
That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, what
It'd
are
be very
what's
confusing.
happening?
Okay.
Okay,
So Nynaeve's here, and she's having
pacing around.
Yeah.
How can you just sit there? And she's like, ugh, going crazy.
She's been on a rampage for a little while.
She has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Lan is going to his death. Rand was like, I'm just going to let Lan go to his death and then use him. And then Rand almost kills Tam and then disappears.
For 3 days.
I would say Nynaeve is a little justified in her worry.
Right, and that's where we get this like little back and forth here because Min's like, it's gonna be fine. Because
Yeah,
she can feel
She
the
can
warmth
feel it,
now.
but she's not really describing why.
No,
she
she's
feels
not.
it.
And then that's the issue is that Nynaeve's like, well, I know that you know where Rand is because you have a water bond with like
telepathic bond
you
with him.
know where he is and what's happening.
Because
of
of telepathy.
Right, magic.
Yep.
And then Min says, not going to share it with you.
No.
Nope.
He's not missing. I know where he is. And he knows where he is.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I love too? Just like, we're going to go off topic just a little bit because it's not a very important
That
detail
doesn't
here.
sound like us.
So Min, in like the first paragraph, she thinks about how nice and warm it is. And then she thinks about how some people here think it's cold. But she's like,
She's like, this is balmy compared to Andor.
I know. So
yeah.
it's the disdain that people who grow up in cold climates have for people who don't understand what cold is.
Actually is, yes.
It's a real thing.
Cold is real.
Cold is real, but also the disdain that people who are from cold places like us have for people who are from warmer climates are like, oh, it's so cold. And you're like, that's not cold.
Yeah.
I'll show you cold. Bet you couldn't even handle the cold I grew up in.
Yeah, let me tell you how fast ice freezes, because I know.
I'm pretty sure we've even talked on the podcast about how cold it is.
Cold and
walking
snow
backwards
and
to school.
Ice. Yes,
Yeah.
we have.
So it's a real thing, and I just love the fact that Min has those thoughts in the beginning of this chapter.
Okay.
Okay. Do we like the fact that Min isn't telling anyone about Rand? Are we cool with that right now?
I feel no emotion towards that one way or another.
Okay. You don't like she's loyal to him? That's cool. If it was going bad still, maybe she should.
Does Rand really not want anyone to know where he is? Or is that just something she's decided, though?
Well, yeah.
Like, is it true loyalty if she's just guessing and making it up?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
I feel medium about this whole situation.
Okay.
I wouldn't care if she told Nynaeve, and I don't really care that she doesn't tell Nynaeve.
Okay, very indifferent.
I'm just here for the story at this point. I'm like, what's going to happen next?
I'm making no judgment.
None.
At all.
None.
Okay.
Zero.
All right. Good opinion for a podcast. Let's continue. I can give a shit what happens to these characters.
I I have so many opinions all the time, and then you ask me a very pointed question on a very small thing I've never thought about.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I get what you're saying. All right, let's continue this.
Okay, because Min can feel Rand off to the north, and she wonders if he's in Andor or the Borderlands, and she had been ready to try to search him out.
Yeah, in the former state of mind that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had the crazy...
agony and despair.
Yeah, and rage, and everything's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good.
But then there was a change.
Right.
And now it's warm.
That's where the warmth is coming from.
Yeah.
Metaphorical.
And so she knows it's wonderful.
Right. So that's why she's like, okay, it's not bad. It can't be that bad because he's in such like a positive, warm. I don't even know. Is it a frame of mind? It's just a feeling. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's called mental health challenges.
Well, no, he doesn't have them. They're gone.
Oh, no. He got
over all of them.
Oh, he still has them.
Magically disappeared.
Yeah, a manic state is still a state of mental unrest.
But it's a really good one, is what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Okay, so...
He does seem to have some lucidity, and it does seem to be relatively magical.
Yes.
So I'm gonna draw.
We gotta defer to the magic side of things, not the science side of things for this part of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because
he's not exactly manic. He's just the opposite of despair and agony.
Yeah. He's Zen Rand. That's why I like to call him that. He's kind of found his place.
For now.
And that's all that matters.
Till the other shoehorn drops.
Hey. All states of mind are temporary, okay? There's a...
Are you been reading some Eckhart Tolle?
I don't even know.
Is
that a name?
Power of Now? Yeah. You know the book, The Power of Now?
No, I don't.
The guy who hangs out with Oprah and stuff?
No.
Okay.
I don't know that.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that guy's all about the power of now.
Okay, so
Past doesn't matter.
Now Nynaeve's like, hey, is he now going to go and blow up Kyrian maybe? Because remember how he blew up Natron's barrow? And then Min's like, I don't think so. Probably not. It's probably okay.
Because he didn't blow up Abu Dar. We should be happy that he didn't do that.
Right? And was that just a now thing or is that a later thing? Who knows? It's tricky.
It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're going to get interrupted because the maidens are moving around outside the door.
Something's going on. Yeah.
And then one of them comes in to tell Nynaeve.
No, it's an Aes Sedai. Serene is an Aes Sedai.
Oh, okay.
She's the white Aes Sedai who's actually very attractive, but she's white, Aja, so she doesn't even know that she's so pretty.
Because she's so logical.
She's so logical about it, yeah.
That's what I think about myself, too.
I know, it's I'm so pretty, but I don't even know it.
So logical.
I don't even get it.
I think about how pretty I am.
It's funny, because she's been around forever, too. She was even in the cleansing battle. She's been around forever.
Serene?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was a maiden.
Yeah, no, okay.
Anyway, Nynaeve, Catswin needs you.
Right. And then Nynaeve starts being like, yeah, Catswin can shove it up her butt.
Yeah.
But no.
Turns out Olenna is gone.
Right? Whoa.
Vanished right from her chambers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Dark friend alert.
Who? What?
Olenna.
Olenna is a... Wait, what are you saying?
Yeah, Olenna is a dark friend.
I don't want to put words in your mouth here.
Yeah. Black Aja. Yep.
Okay, so the defenders... I just gotta let that soak in for a minute here.
Yeah.
The defenders didn't see her go. There's no sign of a gateway.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they hustle out of the room because we gotta go check this out.
Exactly.
Olenna... Are you actually saying Olenna's a dark friend?
Yeah, and Shatter Haran just came and zapped her up.
Why does she... Okay.
Or an Ashaman.
Hold on. Okay, pause though. You just said a lot of things.
No, I said one regular thing. That is regular on this podcast for me to say all the time. I accuse people of being Black Aja all the time.
No. Because you said Shatter Haran came and scooped her up.
Maybe.
Or an Ashaman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with that for a second. Why does that necessitate her being Black Aja? Why couldn't she still be a not Black Aja and Shatter Haran comes and scoops her up? Or
why
an Ashaman
would
comes
they
and
even
her
pay her any mind?
Okay, let's get into the next perspective.
Unless
No. Let's go to the next perspective.
To Rand.
Let's do the next perspective.
And they're gonna use her against
That's literally
Rand.
the conversation that they have in the next perspective.
No, is it? Oh my gosh.
Wait, why
we have to stop taking so much time between when I read the chapters and
this is like a 4-page chapter. This is such a short chapter too.
I know.
Okay. Let's do the perspective change.
Okay. I'm gonna start doing...
Well, it's you. You gotta do it.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Catswain.
Right.
This one I know it's Catswain.
Okay.
And she's basically saying, I don't know how Olenna got out of here, okay?
Yeah, there's a whole conversation because she's interrogating all the people who are supposed to be watching Olenna. And Corell's like, I'm telling you, I didn't feel anything. I don't know how she got out. There was a little bit of channel. I think it wasn't corral. It was Bera, because Rafaela and Bera are also here. And Bera's saying, oh, she was channeling a little bit, but wasn't enough to actually form a gateway. So we don't know what's going on here. Because Cadsuin thought that they had Helena dealt with and cowed, I guess is the phrase that we like to use. But obviously she slipped away.
Subservient.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
And it's a little bit weird because the clothing from her trunk is gone. The writing desk is mostly bare, except for an empty ink bottle. The chapter title.
The chapter title. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What did she leave?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah.
Oh, right. The empty ink bottle.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Cadsuin literally has a thought. Not many people know about the water bond connection that she has with Rand.
Right.
Because we've got a couple issues with the water bond. One being we can now track Rand wherever he is through Helena.
Mm-hmm.
And two, what happens to either or when something happens to either or. Like, there's a couple big things about a water bond that we have to understand.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm still going with something nefarious
you don't trust
happening.
Wait, is it nefarious, or did she just, like, leave? Or is she blackout jet?
I don't
or
think
is
she just left.
Okay.
I don't think after all of this she would just leave.
Okay.
She's done a lot to just leave all of a sudden now.
Right.
Because she had a lot of opportunities to just leave.
All the time.
And, like, go find Rand and go do whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess now he's all happy, so...
She's been crying a lot lately, though.
Has she been?
Apparently. Yeah. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
The mystery's not done yet either, because now Nynaeve comes in.
Is your Aes Sedai of the black?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Can't tell you.
I know.
Yeah.
It was funny, when I was at WatCon, somebody had redone the Guess Who.
Oh, that's great.
With all Wheel of Time characters.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun. Yeah. And then we could really do it.
Does she cross her boobs under her boobs?
Arms.
Is she
Breasts.
Does she get naked? Everybody.
Is your person barreling?
Did you think that she got naked? That's like, why are
all barreling.
Why are all my hints about boobs for being naked? I don't know.
It's just all barreling.
Yeah.
That's why. It's the only thing that comes to your mind. I get it.
Rows and rows.
Yeah.
Or it's all Lanfear.
It's all Lanfear. That is actually, everyone is Lanfear.
Oh, man. Okay. Back on track here.
Okay.
All right. Nynaeve had the same opinion as you, because she's like, why does it matter? Alana's just one lady who doesn't even mean anything.
Well, Nynaeve, use your fucking head. It fucking matters where she is.
Right. And that's what Cadsuin says a little bit more eloquently. But she says, hey, the Forsaken know how to find him now. And it's another thing we got to be aware of here. She actually agrees, like, we should have kept her guarded because this is bad.
Yeah.
But we're not going to let everyone know how worried we are right now, because there's issues with having Alana captive. Or disappeared, or...
Gone.
There's
issues with her being gone.
Yeah. Because she's not dead. We know she's not dead. So that's good. From next chapter.
Well, yeah, but we don't know that this chapter, technically.
That's true.
We don't know that yet.
But we read 2 chapters, so we can talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I know, but at this moment, we don't know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the biggest thing that actually happens in this chapter is Cadsuin drinks tea.
Yes.
That's not disgusting.
Lovely. It's so good.
Yeah. Things taste good again.
Probably because...
they're not rotten.
Because...
Rand is happy.
Rand is back, baby.
Yeah.
There we go. We got good food again.
Yeah.
Right? But again, that kind of comes back to the whole... the dragon is one with the land. Remember, he was making the apples grow and all that good stuff?
Oh, yes. I remember.
Yeah. We're making food good again.
I remember. Well, I told you this already, but it reminds me of when we did the whole Eye of the World thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we won a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, the 2 steps forward
We struck
situation.
a blow to the Dark One.
Yeah, and then we came out of the blight, and then all of our flowers are growing because it's springtime.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's what this is. Short term.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
But
it's not permanent.
At least it's a reprieve.
Yes, we have a good cup of tea.
Anyway, turns out Rand's back.
Yeah, at the same
Guess
moment.
who's back? Back again.
Rand is back.
Tell
them
your maidens. Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's good. Okay, so apparently...
So bad.
Okay, no, that's also why the maidens are also maybe kind of sort of guarding him in really closely. Also, probably because we should protect the people who are bonded to Rand.
1,000%.
Right?
Yeah.
But then they see that Min gasps and she's like, oh, he's back.
Here.
Yeah, and they go off sprinting because
the maidens have been watching Min for signs of Rand.
Exactly.
They know.
Karn's back.
Karn's back.
Yeah, love it. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. All right. That's the end of this chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Take a quick break.
Yep.
And we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about chapter 13.
Mm-hmm.
For what has been wrought. Oh, you know what? I spelled it earlier without the U.
What? Oh, I wasn't listening to how you actually spelled it. Yeah. What did you say? WROGHT?
Yeah.
No, it's
I bet
ROU.
in America that's how you spell it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, no, probably not.
Maybe. Probably not.
I don't know. You know how, like, sometimes there's U's and sometimes there's not?
Yeah.
Like favor, neighbor, honor.
Oh, yeah. No, you definitely can spell it with just an O.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I should probably
spell it.
Gotta
put the U.
I gotta do it.
Yeah.
That was weird. I did that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. There. That made up. That made up for
Phew.
it. My Canadian passport has been restored.
Phew.
Because I apologized.
Close.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That was a close one.
If you're ever not sure, you should just apologize.
Always. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. All right. The chapter symbol is the shield and spears, probably because the maiden Aiel part of this is the best part.
Yeah. Well, okay. Is it the best part? It's not the best part. That's literally the second best part.
I don't know. I like that part.
Fine.
I always like the
Fine.
maiden stuff. I think that the maiden stuff
Sure.
is so underemphasized in everything that we ever read about anything that's going on.
Okay.
They're always just sort of like hovering in the background. And
Yeah.
like sometimes they're mad and sometimes they're doing what they're supposed to do. Rand continuously undermines everything.
Yeah. Except for that time in Andor, in Camelin, they were all like flying through the windows and stuff. Because remember when there was that time limit on you got like a minute to get as many maidens as you can get? And then the whole hand talk thing.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
And they all just like fly through the window. It was so good. I love that
I was
scene.
going to say that time in Kyrian where Rand was like, shit, I've been a dick. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then promptly forgot.
Right.
And so now he's like doing it again.
Yeah. Plus that time they beat the crap out of him.
Oh, yeah.
Got to meet your toe.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be worried about that.
I just think that they've dedicated their entire lives.
Yeah.
And they're really just background fluff. Like, they're just noise in the background. No. In terms of the plot and what we're actually paying attention to when things are going on at all times.
That's how they get you, because they blend into the background.
I think that
and then
we
you're
need
like,
to give
I'm
them,
just going to assassinate Rand. It's like, boom, no, there's maidens here.
This is
like
my
100 in the
time
background.
to give them more credit.
Fine. I like that.
They get the
you
credit
can always
they
give more
deserve.
credit. Yeah.
Always for the maidens.
Besides the fact that they're like the most badass ninja warrior like bodyguards. I don't know what you want here.
They're the best.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great.
Mm-hmm.
And we should stop forgetting about them.
Rand specific. He doesn't. I don't think that he forgets.
We do. We easily forget about how awesome.
I don't like how you're lumping me into this whole we thing. I forget nothing.
You always forget.
No. Okay.
Okay. So we're jumping back into Min's perspective because Min is running towards where Rand is arriving.
She is out of shape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think that she's probably in like a regular amount of shape.
She's in a better shape than definitely I am. I know that for sure.
I would say that she's just like a regular person.
Yeah, because she's like, ooh, I've been reading too many books.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, it's like if you had just like a regular fit person running the 100-meter sprint in the Olympics next to all the Olympians.
Right. You're like, wow, that person sucks at running.
Yeah. And it's
when
like,
in fact.
like maybe they don't suck at running. Maybe they run all the time, but they're not the best in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, I get it.
So she's not out of shape. I resent that.
She didn't go up and down the staircase once and then she's out of breath.
And for Min.
And then she has to pause the podcast for a while so that I can catch my breath.
I would say I don't care for the audiobook's voice portraying Min.
Really?
In these chapters.
Okay. She's
so simpery. And I don't picture Min all like, woo, simpery.
Is that what
like
simper?
annoyed
I barely
me.
know what that means.
You know, like when you're like simper? Like
no, you can't just use the word to define it.
Like when you're like, ooh, I'm just a weak little girl.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what it sounded like.
Okay.
Like, ooh, I'm just gonna.
Sure. No, I think I got it.
I don't know.
How many more noises can you make?
So many.
How many octaves are you gonna go?
I feel like it was just different from the last time we've had like a Min perspective.
Okay,
Because I
that's
think
fair.
of Min being like strong,
Yeah.
but the portrayal
For
in
sure.
the voice is
Yeah.
not how I hear Min in my head.
Okay, fair enough. So we got the Aiel running ahead of Min.
That's right.
Min's at least outpacing the Aes Sedai because they're trying to like be all Aes Sedai like, where I'm not
With
gonna
their-
run,
I'm gonna hold my skirts,
but I'm gonna
and
bustle,
shuffle.
but I'm not gonna hustle and bustle and shuffle, but I'm not gonna run because they
hustle
have
my
to be,
bustle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta be Aes Sedai like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now we get there, and then Min can see Rand. He's here.
He's here.
It's wonderful.
And she can feel warmth coming through him, but it's like the air distorts around him into this like trick of sunlight, where
Right,
it
as
used
opposed to
be
darkness.
darkness.
So that's a good sign.
For now,
I think that's a very good sign.
great sign.
Yeah.
For now,
Yeah.
I'm just so skeptical. Like nothing goes well in these
Sure.
books for anybody.
Yeah.
And so when things are going well, I just don't buy it.
Well,
like
I also
wish
like-
I could be
okay.
happy right now, but it's been 5 years of training me
Yeah.
to never expect anything good to happen.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
That I don't buy it.
Like, I get your point.
Yeah. Good things don't happen to Rand. And so when it's like, oh, what
I don't
what
even
is-
have anything to counter
what
this
trick is
with.
this now? You know?
Well, because she also almost gets spooked because they make some eye contact. He can feel her coming and he looks, and then she looks at him, and then there's the double take of like, oh my goodness, his eyes look older and more wise, and is this really Rand, or is this some sort of like loose Theron has taken over the body of my
no.
boyfriend / husband, lover,
Or it's
man.
Lanfear.
Or yeah, it's like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, what's happened?
No.
But in fact, it is Rand.
It's
Rand.
Rand, but he has some new viewings around him.
We do have some, so I wrote them down. They're pretty straightforward.
I thought you might, so I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have an open cavern gaping like a mouth.
Gross.
Okay. Bloodstained rocks. That's an easy one.
Is that Shale Ghul again?
Well, probably.
Okay.
Literally like the whole bloodstained rocks.
All of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
2 dead men on the ground, surrounded by ranks and ranks of Trollocs.
Oh, no.
And then a pipe with smoke curling from it.
Okay.
We got him. There you go. Overall, I think this is very good news.
All the Trollocs and the dead people? Those are good?
two dead men.
And ranks of Trollocs? Are the Trollocs dead too?
It's not clear.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, but there's a pipe. Do you hear that part?
Oh, maybe the dead men are forsaken. Maybe it is good news.
Who's to say?
We don't know who the men are.
That's
maybe,
true.
Like, my brain automatically just goes to this is bad,
Sure.
but maybe it's not bad.
Rand is capable of killing at least 2 people.
Oh, well, yeah.
For sure.
And then all the Trollocs around them are like, oh no, what do we do now? They're dead.
Guess we go home now.
Yeah. Because they're standing around going, our leader's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, as they do.
And Trollocs are dumb.
That's true.
So,
Okay. We figured it out. I'm glad we figured out those
yeah, I'm
viewings.
so glad that's a positive viewing.
Mhm.
Sounds negative, but I figured it out, guys.
It's actually positive.
It's actually so
It's very
good.
positive.
Pipe with smoke coming out of it, that means someone's alive to smoke it. It's Tam.
Done.
At the end of this,
You know what?
Tam survives.
With the wacky 2 rivers tobacco.
Love it.
There you go.
That's what I got.
I got nothing else because it was a very short viewing.
Okay, so Min runs up, gives him a hug, holds on to him,
Yeah.
and
It's sweet.
then she says, Alana is gone. She
Right.
vanished. And Rand's like, yeah, I know. She went northward, maybe to the borderlands.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. So it is interesting that we know that he was further north,
Yeah.
and there's a whole distance issue with where people go with the bond. Like we
Okay.
can't. The further it goes, it's harder to tell.
Rand doesn't seem too perturbed.
He also pinpoints it as Arafel. So if you look, that's straight north of Tarvalon. So she went even further than where was he? Like he was at Dragonmount previously, right? So yeah.
Ooh, where were those towers collapsing and getting invaded by the Blight in the borderlands?
Right.
Uh-oh. See? I think she was kidnapped by bad people because
Okay.
she's bad.
You're going with that one. Okay.
But
Okay.
he says it doesn't really matter anymore, which means, did he find a way to, break that bond somehow?
Well, no, he gets pretty philosophical. I would definitely not say he's broken the bond. He says, all eyes are on me now until I can blind the Dark One or whatever. But
He's very full of himself.
he is. He's like, it doesn't matter now. like, I'm going to be visible. I'm not hiding anymore. So it doesn't matter if they can find me because the time for hiding around is over. It's time for the last battle and it's time for war.
Oh, no, what he says is it doesn't matter if they use Alana to find him.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's not like, oh, it doesn't matter that she's gone.
No, it doesn't matter. Like, they can't use her.
Yeah.
They can't use her
me.
against me. Yeah, exactly.
But, like, I don't know. Should we feel should we feel bad for Alana? Not if she's a dark friend.
That's true. And not necessarily if she's not a dark friend
Yeah, I
either.
know. She sucks.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. That whole forced
Even
bonding
if she's
thing.
not. God,
Even if she's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we worried about any ramifications for Rand? Like, maybe. Okay, apparently we're not. Okay.
That's my horse noise. Read and find out. Who cares? I'll find out eventually. I can't put any...
Or maybe you won't.
I can't put
Who's to
any
say?
mental energy into caring about this situation with Alana right now.
Yeah. I think what we should take out of it is
there are some really serious things I want to carry about.
Rand's not worried.
You know what I care about?
Yeah.
Where's Moraine? Where the fuck is Moraine? Go
Right.
save her.
Right, we will. Like,
Get back.
really soon. Really
Get
soon.
back to Matt.
'Kay.
Get back to the Tower of Genji. Let's go.
Okay.
That's
so
all I'm caring about.
we got to finish with Rand. Rand's not worried, so
'Kay.
we shouldn't be worried unless we should be worried, but Rand's not.
Oh, we definitely should be.
Okay.
I think it's fair.
I like that Rand is saying last battle's going to happen no
He's
matter
saying,
what.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Okay.
Can't hold it back anymore.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Okay.
Turn away and slam the door.
The gathering storm never bothered me anyway.
Nice, good one.
Okay.
So bad. Okay.
Keep saying everything I say is bad.
No, it's mostly just me. It's both of us. I don't even know.
Okay.
My brain is
All right, let's get into
mushy today.
These whole 10 commandments.
Okay.
First is the Aiel. We got to talk to the Aiel.
Okay, so Rand turns to Aiel and is like, "Hey, listen, I have toes."
Yeah.
And look at them. 10 of them. 10 toes.
Perfect.
Just joking. I have toe, not toes. Get it?
Yeah,
that
no,
was my joke.
We all get it.
Okay, you just didn't laugh though.
Yeah. That was worse than the Frozen song.
All right, whatever.
All right, so the Aiel have been ready for this
Yeah.
apology thing, and Rourke steps up, and he says a whole story about how there is a stupid little rodent in the waste who is
Isn't it called like
an idiot,
a loserling or
a
something?
meagerling.
A meagerling.
Yeah.
A
And he says,
loserling?
hey, this stupid little rat makes the same mistakes over and over and over again, and I didn't know that you're a stupid little rat. Are you? Are you? And Rand says, no.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm not.
It's good.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
And then Rand says, I promise I'll never leave you again. And it's like, I've heard that one before too.
Yeah. Well, and he's like, okay, so that's fine moving forward, but what about all the other stuff from the past when you didn't do those things you said you were going to do?
Yep.
So then he says, I'll meet my toe. And then the IL seem to relax about it because it's the whole admittance and acceptance and saying, yeah, you could beat the crap out of me or whatever it's going to be. We don't exactly know. We know what it was last time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll meet it. And then they're like, okay. And then we're going to move on.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you though? Are you going to? Or do you have too many things to worry about?
If he meets his toe, you get a fresh start until you break it again.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it works.
Okay. Well, he will.
Maybe.
No, he will.
Okay. Okay.
So Rand seems to be looking around the courtyard for something, and he doesn't really see what he's looking for, so he reluctantly heads over to King Darlin.
Only because he didn't see what he was looking for, which is...
Tam. It's Tam.
He's
Well,
looking
I
for
know
Tam.
now it's Tam.
We know now it's Tam, but at this point, Min doesn't know what he's looking for, but he's feeling anxious about it. And this is the build-up to the very, very sweet moment that I love.
Okay, but first he's got to go talk to dumb King Darlin.
Yeah.
And do a walk and talk, because there's lots to do. And then King Darlin was like, are we finally going to the last battle? Are we marching? I've been building this army for eons and eons.
Sort of. But first, we got to do other stuff. So we need messengers. We got to get the Aes Sedai doing stuff because we got to go get Cadsuin.
Yeah.
We got to get the Ashman here. We got to do all these things. Then Nynaeve comes up because she's got a bone to pick with him.
Right. She goes, Rand al'Thor, you are...
And then he cuts her off.
Oh, I thought we were going to do the role-playing thing.
Oh, right.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Rand al'Thor, you are...
An idiot, an arrogant fool, an impulsive woolhead who needs an earboxing?
Yeah, that.
yeah, I know, I'm working on that. But then that's it. He
Oh,
said,
yeah.
hey, we need Katsu in here.
And
And
then-
I promise not to execute her.
Yeah. I like that, though. I like the back and forth. I think it's funny.
Yeah,
He's like, I know I'm all those things. How about get new insults?
right, he does. He does burn her a little bit with that one. So it's some comic relief in a tense moment, we'll say.
Yeah, and like, poor 90. I'm kind of feeling bad for her this time.
Yeah, because also, like, remember how she's left off, because
Yeah.
we do have the thought, I think it's from Min, where she's like, oh yeah, Nynaeve's also extra because Lan is riding to his death.
Yeah, I
Rand-
said that already.
Yeah, and Rand told him, like, screw it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the last thing she knew.
Well,
Ugh.
then he says, don't worry, Nynaeve.
Right.
We'll help Lan.
I will help him. I promise we're not going to do it right now. That's not the first step. But before he gets to where he's going, I'll make sure I send help.
Yeah,
So that's very nice. I like that.
that's right.
I'm feeling positive about this one, too.
Yeah. Oh, but first, Rand goes to Narishma
Yeah.
and is like, hey, you got to go visit that Borderland army in Farmatting.
Right? They're probably
and
still
you
there.
got to tell them that I will accept their terms and
Gonna meet with them.
I'm going to meet with them, even in that place.
With no fire and lightning storm, probably, from what it sounds
Nothing.
like.
He's like, I got to do what's right.
Exactly. We gotta go talk to him.
I don't know. I was kind of on board with him not talking to them.
We need the Borderlanders doing things.
I agree, but not on these terms that they've set. It annoys me.
Why? Okay, why?
Because it annoyed Rand.
Oh, okay,
I
Fine.
was on board with him being like, no,
fine.
this is stupid.
Get back to your post.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that you say that, but okay.
I think that it's rude that they went to Farmatting. I think that that's an insult.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see.
Well, and Rand's all like happy and warm now, so he's like, I'll see them anyway.
It's fine.
Yeah,
He's gonna say sorry, probably.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh, meet my toe.
He's saying sorry to everybody here.
Yeah.
All right.
He's righting his wrongs.
Hmm. And then I love it because Rand starts dropping bombs on these people.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mhm,
He's like,
mhm.
okay, also, we got to post the news that the White Towers were unified and Egwene is the Emerald seat.
Yeah. And they're like, what?
Yeah, and then Min's like, okay, maybe we shouldn't say the whole division of the tower thing.
We can just say Egwene has succeeded,
Right.
Elida.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to piss her off any more than I already have.
And then everyone's like, oh my God,
He's like, what happened? He's like, nope.
He's like,
No.
I've been there. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's just like such a roller coaster because they're like, I don't understand anything you're saying. He's like, wait, you were at the White Tower?
He's like,
and they
yes.
let you leave?
Yes.
I didn't give him a choice.
Yeah, I didn't give him a choice. That's my favorite line. He's like, well, I didn't give them a choice.
Yeah, but no time for that now. Okay, we got other stuff to do right now.
Right.
So now we got to get the Ashaman on board here because we're going to need really big gateways, apparently.
Big ones.
Yes, and Nynaeve thinks it's for Tarwin's Gap,
Yeah.
but it's
And then
not.
that's when Rand's like, not yet, but we will help Lan, just not yet.
We gotta
right now,
face off.
We have to prepare to face Egwene and get her on our side.
I'm like, what does that mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Rand did say we're going to meet here, and then I'm going to tell you my plan.
That's right.
So prepare for that meeting.
But when you say to face Egwene, that kind of sounds like you're going to face off.
Mm-hmm.
That's not great.
Yep, you're right.
Okay, so I guess we'll wait and see about that.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
There's going to be a meeting.
There
And
will be a meeting.
And it'll go some kind of way.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with those statements.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now, we got to get Min on board here, because she has a job to do. A very important one.
You have to research
You have to figure out
what I'm supposed to do.
what do
with
I
Kalendor.
do. Right.
And I mean, he pretty much lays it out exactly.
I mean, medium.
Oh, I thought
Super
I thought it
medium.
was so obvious.
Okay.
Like
Continue.
it was so obvious.
Continue with your book report.
Because-
What is so obvious
Okay,
here?
so we know that Kalendor plays some part in all of this.
Yeah.
And we need to find out how. Because he can't seal the bore the way he tried last time.
Right.
He's missing some vital part and he needs her to find it.
Yeah.
And I was like, duh, it's women, idiot. That's what was missing last time. He went with only the men. The women didn't go channel with him.
Well, I mean, Kalendor didn't even exist last time.
No, but Kalendor now needs women
Right.
to help him wield it properly.
Okay.
That's what's missing.
Okay. I mean, you
I
seem
should die.
very confident about this.
Yeah, well, I thought I was like being led right to that.
I mean,
That
yeah.
seems pretty obvious.
But is it, though?
Well, probably no, but like that's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, part of the prophecy is like the three become one, and we got like the two women have to lead with the like two women and one guy with Calendar. That's what we have.
We have a prophecy about that?
Yes, we do.
Cool.
Oh my goodness, it's like, come on.
Well, I got the rest of it.
Okay, yeah, you did. You got there.
I didn't remember
it's
that
just
part.
You're very confident
I'm
in the
always
whole.
pretty
The answer
confident.
is just bring the ladies.
Yeah, duh.
What ladies do we bring?
The channeling kind.
Which ones?
The ones we trust.
Go on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, who do we
Good.
trust? Who's Rand?
Well, Rand has already proven to trust Nynaeve. We've already used her to cleanse Sidene.
That's true.
Or used her assistance.
Yeah, we get it. We get what you're
Okay.
saying. Okay. Yeah. Nynaeve. Number 1 spot.
Yeah.
Number 2 spot?
Egwene.
What? What about that whole Olivia business, too?
Oh, Olivia. I forgot
Right?
about
She's
that
like
one.
the most powerful.
Olivia with an
You're just going
A.
to cut her out?
Oh, yeah. And she has some sort of prophetic something.
Yeah, she's going to help him die.
Help him die.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Who's got that number 2 spot?
Elaine. No, just kidding. That's a joke. That's such a joke. Maybe Avienda.
Will she be pregnant still or not pregnant?
No,
who's
no.
to
Remember,
say?
I told you she was gonna give birth on Dragonmount, and it'd be full
right.
circle.
You know what? I actually like that. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Okay, Avienda. Okay, it's so good.
It's so bad.
Okay.
All of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need ladies.
Okay.
That's
We need the ladies. Easy.
That's clearly what we didn't have last
Min's
time.
got to figure that out though.
Yeah, I figured it
go.
out. She doesn't
Okay.
even have to read any books. We
Is
got
it also like metaphorically like what do we do?
No.
Of like how do we seal the boar? I don't know.
Nope. No. That's one of those magic things that he'll like just know how to do when it happens, you know?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he like won't know what's happening while it's happening.
Yeah,
And then he'll
it's
like
like,
just,
whoa,
I
the powers.
sealed it. Yeah.
Powers taking control of me.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like
Yeah.
the Tarwin's Gap thing at
Right.
the very beginning of the series. He didn't know what was going on.
Oh, it's
I
happening.
fixed everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Even kind of like the whole cleansing the taint thing.
No.
we sort
That
of
was
knew.
super scientific. We were funneling
Siphoning
the
gas.
taint out of the jalopy that is
remember.
the Darkwind's taint.
Even that seemed a little like, well, hope this works. And
Yeah,
he just
no,
like
it's
started
good.
doing something.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's
No,
like,
that was
He's
that
like,
was
I got a sense.
he did a lot of research on that previously.
He did. He was like, I got a sense on
He
how to
read
do
so
this.
many manuals and such.
He read some books.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing that happens, Cadswin's here.
Comes up with her hood up still.
Yeah.
And Rand's like, Cadswin, you're pardoned from everything. Whoops, sorry about all of
You're
that.
not exiled anymore.
Whoops, sorry.
And she's like, do better.
Good,
Do better than that.
Good thing you didn't really suffer at all. And
Right.
she's like, excuse me, I've
Yeah.
had to wear this really heavy cloak and it is so hot.
Right. It's a little bit of back and forth. Like, I do like it.
Yeah.
I like the back and
You
forth
call
they
this
have.
not suffering? I'm sweating.
Well, I mean, he exiled her and she literally never left.
Mhm.
So it's kind of funny. And
Yeah.
he's definitely right a little bit, but she wants a little bit more.
Well,
So-
he's
he gives it to her. He gives
he's
her a
like,
little bit more.
I've been under some stress lately, Cadswain.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke, but it does open up a bit of a heart-to-heart here because Rand's like, okay, I was wrong. I thought I needed to be a weapon, and I'm not. I'm not a weapon. I never was.
Oh, this is the whole analogy about being wrought, or not yet. Because he's like, I thought I needed to be forged into a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
but forged into something else?
Yeah.
Or something?
And then Min's like curious, and she says, well, what? And he says, smile. And that's it. He doesn't do anything.
Oh, he doesn't say smile.
No.
He just smiles at her.
He smiles and he's like, we're not saying yet.
Okay,
That's a secret.
right. We're still keeping secrets.
Right. But like in a good way. Not like a bad, dangerous way.
Sure.
In like a, we're cool now, you know?
Okay,
Okay.
if you say so.
So we have a job
Anyway.
for Cadswin now.
Is it to free Matt and Stepaneos from the White Tower?
It's not.
It's to locate someone else?
Yep.
Oh, it's to locate someone else.
It
I'm reading
is.
my notes.
Well, okay.
I have Matt and Stepaneos White Tower, and then I have locating somebody else.
Because it's confusing, and Cadswin thinks that's what he's talking about
I don't remember this at all.
He starts it in a very confusing way because he tells a story. He's like, hey, I learned something while I was at the White Tower. Matt and Stepaneos is being kept in the White Tower, and it's kind of like the whole White Tower.
Well, because we thought he was dead.
And it turns out there was that crazy story about like, oh, he actually got kidnapped because he in
Completely
fact
kidnapped.
got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Because I've been saying this, the White Tower kidnaps people.
Yeah, the White Tower.
They love That's their second to third favorite thing to do besides overthrowing their leaders. They love kidnapping people.
Yeah.
So then Rand says, hey, I need you to locate somebody else, and I've heard that you might find that person on the Caroline grass somewhere.
Show me where the Caroline grass is.
It's this gigantic region that's about a third of the map.
Oh.
We gotta find someone, so she is tasked with finding somebody else.
But it's a secret.
Yeah, we're not gonna say it now while there's ears around. You just gotta
I want to know.
Just think really hard about who he would want to locate, who might be around there. I mean, it
have something to do with
pretty
Matt
obvious.
and Stephaneos?
It has nothing to do with Matt and Stephaneos.
Like, for sure?
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with him. He's kidnapped in the White Tower.
Okay.
Currently. He was the guy.
Is it Avienda on her way back from Ruidian?
You want a hint? You want a hint? He's not. No.
Oh.
It's not Avienda. I'm going to spoil that one.
Well, what if Avienda's on her way back to Eridomen?
What, is she running across the Caroline grass?
Yes.
She can travel.
Oh, right.
And he's not there. Okay. Here's the hint. Matt and Stephaneos. Went missing and then appeared in the White Tower. That's the hint. Because that's what happened. That's what you know.
Went missing.
Yeah.
When that guy Samuel was sort of in charge.
High Lord Salmon.
Right, yes, that's the one. Does that have to do with him? Is he back?
No. Oh. No. It's okay. We're not going to get there, and that's okay. We also don't have 6 hours to walk through this.
Really? Is it super obvious?
No.
Should I know who this is?
I mean, maybe if you fine-tooth combed it.
Is it
What are you gonna say? What name?
I was like, where's Matt camping? No, not there. He's right outside of Camelin.
Yeah.
Pat and Fane.
Perfect. Yep. Rand's like, hey, go find Pat and Fane. Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah. We know where Pat and Fane was going, and it's not the Caroline grass.
Well, maybe he's on his way through the Caroline grass to get to somewhere else.
He was in the Borderlands.
And he's going to Rand, I thought.
He knows where Rand is going to be. He's going to meet Rand
at Shale Ghul.
Where he knows he's going to be.
He's just going to hang out there all day and night and day and night? Just going to hang out waiting for Rand?
It's like loitering like a 7-Eleven? Like, what's happening? They got to turn the lights on and be like, go away, Pat and Fane. Okay, you're not going to get it, I don't think. That's okay.
Rude.
I mean...
Is it a Forsaken?
I'm not telling you. Even if you guess it, I'm not telling you.
I wish you would.
Yeah, I wouldn't, though. Okay.
You give me a wink?
No. Wink.
Who else is in this book series? So many people that I completely forgot exist.
That's part of the problem. There's a lot more characters. Okay, so now, maybe
it's Galena. He wants to hang her
Nope,
himself.
not her either. Okay, not even close to where they were supposed to be. Okay.
Well, they're going, yeah.
We're gonna jump to the next topic because
should I know though?
No.
Shoot.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but
I'll think about it more.
Okay, so
and by that I mean I'll promptly forget that this ever happened.
Sure.
And then someone will show up and you'll be like, remember, and I'll be like, no.
Let's get to the good part now. The second best good part. There's 2 more things that are gonna happen here. So number 1, previously, Rand told Darlin to get all the nobles, because we got to line them up.
Okay.
So all the nobles and the high lords and the ladies are all coming in, and they're all gathering.
Form a line.
And Rand says, form a line. They're like, what? And he's like, form a line. Do it.
And they all bustle into place.
Yeah. And they look confused, but we're doing it. So then Rand starts walking down the line of nobles.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Big reveal.
Yeah.
Big reveal time.
Uh-huh. Who won't meet my eyes?
Right. So he goes down the line.
Stupid.
Freaking Weiramon.
Freaking
Weiramon,
I knew that
man.
guy was stupid.
No, you did. Yeah, he's stupid. But was it
all
all
Remember, I feel like at one point I was like, that guy?
He was the guy who, came to Rand's, help and brought an army to Cairhien to fight off the Shido. But he's also the idiot who's like, let's charge in with the cavalry and didn't listen to Rand's orders.
Yeah.
Because when they were attacking Ilion, he charged ahead, and it's like, oh man, Weiramon's being a moron and charging ahead with the cavalry like they do.
I feel like Weiramon had something to do with something, though. Remember when we were fighting the Shanchen?
Yeah.
There was a weird Deshiva thing.
Yeah.
Where Deshiva was trying to get in with the evil dudes.
Yeah.
But then I thought Weiramon was as well.
He wasn't trying to get
Wasn't Weirmont in with that, like, group?
He was in with, like, the group of... He wasn't a very good listener to the orders.
Mm-hmm.
Which
is he, like,
just
inciting some chaos, or is he actually a dummy?
It seems like he might be a dummy, but he's also playing the dummy part.
I would like him better if he was playing dumb.
He might be doing both. It's a little bit not defined very well, because it turns out that Rand's got a cool new... ability
to suss out dark friends.
Yeah, because he's like, the shadow can't hide from me anymore.
And one of the A-ladies.
Yeah, that's not really a big surprise.
No, but like, still.
Yeah,
because she was one who wanted to kill him.
I mean, yeah, she's like the backstabbing, Plotterson. Yeah. And yeah, it's not that surprising that she is a dark friend. No,
but I love this reveal.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love it.
It's really funny, too. But he's not going to execute them.
Wish that he would.
A few people have the same question, like, why not?
Yeah.
And he's just in a really good mood today.
He's just not feeling like killing anybody.
Not the day for killing.
And I mean, like, deliver a message that, like, to everybody in your, quote, association.
It's pretty cool.
Everybody in your duck friend army.
Yeah.
That I can tell now. Mm-hmm. It's his own secret power.
Yeah.
That he can suss them out.
I love it. Do you love it?
I'm confused by it.
That's okay. That wasn't the question.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay. It's not time for hiding.
Seems convenient.
We gotta do this.
Seems convenient.
Okay. Well, maybe there's more to it than just like...
There's not.
Oh, that's very... Okay.
Nah. This is one of those things that's just like sort of happens and then we move on in our lives in this book. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know.
I get you.
And then if it's like conveniently revealed, like why, like later in the next book or something.
Now you're backtracking.
No, but that's what it feels like.
No. You just preface the whole like, oh, and if I'm wrong.
Well, it's just because it feels like one of those things that we're just never going to talk about again.
Yeah.
And then eventually Brandon Sanderson will be like, oh shit, I never explained that thing. I'll do it right here.
Didn't you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's good.
That's what it feels like.
It's good. Okay, now...
Yeah.
Now we can get to the best part.
Today is the day of reunion, not death.
That's... Okay, yep.
That's what he says.
Part. Yeah, no, we're past that now.
Because we're about to reunite.
Yeah, let's do that part.
It's Tam. Tam's here.
Yes.
But he's
Rand spots him.
Because Tam is standing way off watching this whole scene. Mm-hmm. And is well within his rights to be slightly wary of going near Rand right now.
Sure. The last time he saw him, it
wasn't
to kill him. Good. Yeah, it was bad, in fact. Mm-hmm. And then Ben realizes that the reason why Rand has been feeling all these feelings and anxious and nervous and looking around is because he's been waiting
for Tam.
And hoping for Tam to show up.
Yeah.
And here he is. Okay. So then we get the slow walk up, the hesitation, the Rand getting to the stairs... and not sure if he's going to move up on and go forward. And then finally, the last step in the embrace. It's so sweet.
Yeah, big ol' hug.
Big ol' hug. And it's so tense that even the dumb seagulls stop squawking for a minute.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Is that in the writing?
It's in the writing.
That seems crazy.
It's silent. Anyway, everyone's just like silent and watching.
Okay, so Rand is clinging to Tam, and then Rand starts crying, like weeping. Mm-hmm. And Min can barely make out Rand saying, I'm sorry, Father. I'm so sorry.
You know what? Best Dad Ever Award? Best Dad Ever Award goes to Tam.
You know,
hands down. Hands down.
Remember.
Yeah.
It was our first year reading these books.
Yeah.
And it was Father's Day here in Canada.
Right.
In June. And we started reading in like April.
Yeah.
And I did a post for you for Father's Day.
Right.
And I was like, Dad level Tam or something. But then before I posted it on our podcast social media, I was like, hold on. Without spoiling like anything at all.
Is this going to backfire?
Is this like...
Yeah.
Is he actually good dad? Because like we're an eye of the world, right?
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen in this series. Is Tam going to turn out to be like just the shittiest father?
Like Daenerys?
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna burn everybody to
Yeah.
death. Whoops.
No.
Shoot.
And you're like, yeah, that's fine. And I was
It's
like, okay, good. So that's probably actually, people
the
ask
biggest
us,
spoiler.
that's the biggest spoiler you've ever given me.
Tam is not an absolute garbage human being.
Tam isn't a bad dad. You
Yeah.
told me that right from the beginning.
Yeah.
So basically, you spoiled this whole scene for me.
Basically, yeah.
5 years ago.
I love it. I love it. That's so funny. We're gonna have to put that one on the record then, I think. Okay.
That you spoiled that?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Well, because that would be a spoiler too if I was
It
like,
would be.
no, don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't spoil it.
Oh, no. And I'm
Right?
pretty sure you did. You're like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I knew.
All right. So Tam gives some very fatherly, great dad advice. And Rand says, I've done so much that's terrible. And that is really hard because Rand has been through it.
Well,
and
he really has, though. He's done a lot of terrible things.
He's done a lot of terrible things. He's killed a lot of people and monsters.
Yeah.
He's ordered executions. He's been the cause of suicides. He's been the cause of starvation and death and turmoil. Like, it's horrible. And that's a lot on our poor guy Rand's shoulders.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did we talk about how he's sending somebody to Eridomen?
Yeah, that's where we're going. That's like that's the next plan.
Oh, have we talked about that yet?
We kind of glazed past
glazed
it.
over it. Yeah, that's the
plan.
He's
that's
like, we're gonna go and fix the mess I made there, kind of thing.
We're gonna deal with that.
How are we just gonna conveniently fix every single mess you made?
Can you just?
Okay.
We're focused on Tam right now.
Sorry.
Okay. Good dad here.
Yep.
Over here. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. All right. So Tam tells him.
It's all right, son.
It's all right, son. Nobody walks a difficult path without stumbling now and again, and it didn't break you when you fell. That's the important part.
Right.
And it's just like the sweetest thing you could possibly say. Like, what do you say to Rand, who
That's
has
what you
to
say.
do all these terrible things?
That's what you say.
That's what you say.
So wise.
I love it.
So wise. I like Tam.
Okay.
Is Tam your favorite character?
Tam's my favorite character. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Are you finally admitting that Rand's not your favorite character?
Oh, Rand's my favorite character.
But Tam's your favorite
Tam's
character?
my favorite character, though. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think Tam was your favorite character before you were a dad?
Tam is more my favorite character now because I'm a dad. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you connect more with people in
Yeah.
different stages of life, and that's how it goes.
Okay.
But, like, yeah, Rand's my favorite character, but, like, Tam, my favorite character.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I'm glad I clarified that.
That's super cute. Okay, and then this part's like, hey, Tam, I want you to be my girlfriend.
And
And
been
he's
3
like,
I met her.
Yeah, I've met her.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, I didn't introduce you.
Which is so sweet. That's so sweet that he wants to
Yeah.
introduce his dad to
He's got some good
his girlfriend.
country values.
Yeah. And I don't even know if, like,
This
girlfriend's
is
the
Min
appropriate...
Farshaw.
Yeah.
She's very special to me.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, she's basically my wife. I've mentally bonded to her.
I may have impregnated another lady.
Oh, yeah, don't talk about that.
We're not talking about that right now.
But the women were cool with it.
They were. It was a ceremony.
Dad.
Yes.
The women love each other more than they love me.
Dad, it's it's 2024.
Oh, no.
You want to know? It's the year 999, 1,000 or whatever or something.
This would have been
Yeah,
like
2000
2005, probably.
Right?
2000 when did this book come out? Just 6?
2008?
8?
Yeah, I think 2008.
For sure. Yeah, that would have been fine.
Oh, 2010.
Oh.
Jeez. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That wasn't even that long ago. I remember 2010.
That's, yeah. Oh my goodness. That was so long ago.
It was a lot.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
okay.
lovely, lovely, very cutesy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Very cutesy.
All right.
Very demure.
You're saying words now.
Yeah.
All right. So next episode, we're doing 2 chapters again.
That's how I know you're not hip with the lingo.
Because you said demure and I don't understand it?
Yep.
Okay.
Very
I'm
mindful.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I think that Rand is being very mindful and very demure. Okay. Well, I think that will be the end of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Next episode, did you say it already? 2 chapters?
Yep. 2 chapters. We're doing this.
Cool.
All right.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before you go ahead and introduce your longtime girlfriend to your dad for the first time, I'm going to say that this is part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. The Wheel Weaves is hosted by Dani and Brett, edited and produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Fouts, Benjamin, Jamie Young, Megan, Jared Berg, Ricky Morissette, Lance Barden, Adam, Mozyme, Michelle Forbes, MKM, Antoine Benoit, Lawrence Bradley, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Zane Sayaka, Matrix, The Albatross, and Matt Truss, with music by Audionautic. Be sure to check out our Patreon page if you are interested in supporting us and the podcast. We'd love to send you some Patreon exclusive merchandise as a thank you. Plus, you'll gain access to our episodes earlier than everyone else. And at the time of recording, we have over 40 bonus episodes for your listening pleasure. Find all that and more at patreon.com/thewheelweavespodcast. For general information about our show and information like how to send us shot glasses, how to join our Discord, and how to get in touch with us, visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. And as always, please be sure to give us that 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping people find us. And tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals really are the best compliment. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.